Still smells like rain and cheap perfume. Old Polaroids in a dusty drawer fade like a summer afternoon. I drive past houses we once knew, same cracked sidewalks, different shoes. Your name still echoes in these rooms, soft as a distant closing door. Love was the wound that never quite healed, burned like the sun on skin that refused to peel. We were the fire, we were the fuel, even when it broke us. Love was the wound. We danced in kitchens in bare feet, nervous laughter, tangled sheets. We built our future out of plans written on napkins, held in our hands. Then all the small things came undone. A word too sharp, Left your sweater on my chair, smell like rain and cigarette. I still fold it like a prayer. Found that ticket in my drawer, one-way ride to who we were. Faded ink, but I remember more. Laughing hard in that old car, driving circles just to feel unsure. Dark roses and regret, blooming in a glass by the bed. Every petal holds a word that we never said. I still reach across the sheets for the touch I never get. Loving you is all I had. Dark roses and regret. Sunday records, coffee cold, you in jeans, barefoot grin, spinning slow, pretending we were bold. You trace maps on my back, said someday we'll run and not look back. If I call your name in the quiet, would you turn around again or keep walking down that hallway like we were strangers, almost friends? I replay the final door slam like a movie I can't forget. Every frame in black and crimson, every frame is what we backseat dreams in your own red. where we are. Polaroids in a dusty box. Your old shirt still holds your name. Every laugh feels like yesterday. Every tear tastes the same. I still hear your key in the door. I still feel your hand in mine. Time keeps moving, but I'm sure some things stay stuck in the sky. You're the one who sets my soul on fire tonight, burning through the shadows of this quiet life. Every memory's a spark in the dark of my mind. I close my eyes and you're still by my side. You're the one who sets my soul on fire tonight. Late night calls on the kitchen floor. Coffee cold on the second try. We made plans we could not afford, but we swore we would learn to fly. I still hear that song on the radio. Every word cuts, every note glows. If I could turn the car around, I'd drive straight back to those roads. If love is just a passing flame, why do I feel it burning the same? Every year that slips away, your name stays. Your name stays. Streetlights fade as the stars come through. I talk soft to the thought of you. In the dark, in the hush of night, you set my soul. You set my soul on fire tonight. You left your sweater on my chair. Still smells like summer in that spare room air. Faded Polaroids in a coffee tin. I keep opening the past, letting yesterday in. I still hum the song we started. Love in broken chords echoes through this half-healed heart, yeah. Soft glow on the kitchen tile, late night coffee gone cold a while, your jacket on the chair like you're still there. We were paper rings and Polaroids, laughing in that rusted Ford, forgotten song on the radio. You carved our names in the dashboard gray, said, don't you ever run away. I just smiled and looked at the road, thought love was all we had to know. Heavy heart halo hanging over every memory of you. Every small echo pulls me back to what we thought was true. I wear it like a promise you know me? Would it feel right, or would we talk about the weather instead of the storms inside? I still set one place at the table, out of habit, out of hope. Some loves never leave you, they just learn to live as gold. Heavy heart halo hanging over every memory of you. Every small echo pulls me back to what we thought was true. I wear it like a promise, I carry it like gold. Heavy heart halo shining around the stories we grew. Faded jacket on the chair, turn off the light, you're everywhere. Heavy heart, but I don't let go, living in your halo. Old photograph on the dashboard, edges curl like we got one too. Sunset spilling over your shoulders, I still see the younger you. Parking lot after the movie, windows fogged from how hard we laughed. You said, one day this will be nothing. Funny how it's all I have, so let me break you. If something has to fall, let it be my heart. I'll take the hit for two. I'll carry every crack, keep you in the light, not in the dark. If you need someone to lose, I'd rather it be me than watching you come apart. So let me break for you. Let me break for you. Driving home past our old exit, I can feel you in that right-hand turn. Quiet radio, midnight traffic, every red light starts to burn. You don't have to be the strong one, you don't have to fake the brave. Lean your weight into these arms now, I was built to bend, not break. If every dream we had is fading, if we're running out of days, I'll be the first one down, love. Found your jacket in the back room. Smelled the summer and the smoke. Every rip a little memory, every thread a quiet joke. You were tracing constellations. On my wrist were star-warm hands. Said forever's just a feeling, not a map or a plan. Love bleeds slow through the cracks we didn't know. Stains the years, red on every faded coat. We let go, but it still runs under skin and bone. Love bleeds slow. Love bleeds slow. We were riding in your old car, windows down, the night was bare. You were talking about nothing, I was memorizing air. Every song became a promise, every promise turned to dust. Still I taste you in the silence, like a metal edge of trust. old jeans folded in the drawer, your jacket on the same old chair, dust on every picture frame, but your voice still hanging in the air. I drive past that corner bar where you'd steal my Friday nights, parking lot, our crowded world, two kids lost in dashboard light. I'm dying for the hour you used to call, coffee cup you always used, waiting by the kettle on the wall. I've lived, I've learned, but you're the ghost that feels like home. I laugh at all our stupid fights. Now I kill tonight, sleep alone. Like it was nothing much. And now every song on this old car radio finds your name in every note. I pull over just to breathe, 'cause you're still right here with me. I'm dying for I'm dying for one more night. Found your letter in a sweater, back of the second row, coffee stain on the corner, like we left it there on purpose. I could hear your laughter in the creases of the page, every word a Polaroid, fading at the edges. was trying to believe. Some days I swear I see you in strangers on the street. Then the crowd moves like a curtain, and it's only me. Cafe on the corner still smells like summer rain. Your jacket on that metal chair, my name in your old keychain. You laughed about forever, like we could bend the night. We carved a date into the table, hoping time would treat us kind. Hold my heart tonight, like you did back then. Lay your promises on my shaking hands. Even if the morning tears us from this life for one more borrowed moment, hold my heart tonight. I saw your face in a window on a street we used to roam. Two coffees and an empty seat, the past calling me home. Your letter in my pocket, creased where I said goodbye. Ink faded into fingerprints, but your words still burn my mind. Maybe we were too young, it's right. To know what we had, still I keep every second folded in the back of my head. If we meet in the quiet where the years fall out of sight, would you take this tired heart and hold it like it's right? You left your sweater on my chair, still smells like rain and cheap red wine. We traced our names in window fog, said we had forever. We believed that line. Sunday records on the floor, we watched the dust dance in the sun. You laughed so hard you spilled your drink, swore that we were broken, but we came undone. Nothing hurts like love when the good times echo in the quiet. Nothing cuts that deep as a goodbye you never saw coming. I can live with every scar I'm thinking of, but nothing hurts like love. I drive past your parents' place, the porch light glows like it's still ours. Your shadow in the upstairs room fades before I find the words, before I park the car. Found your jacket in the back room. Smell the summer on the torn sleeve. We were younger than the rumors. Thought the world was on our car keys. We were drawing hearts on napkins. I was laughing, trying to act hard. Didn't know the little crashes were already leaving marks. We were so bound and scarred, holding on in the dark. Every promise that we whispered still tattooed on my heart. We were broken, we were brave, learning love the hardest way. Yeah. We burned and we bled, but I'd do it again. So bound and scarred. Old songs playing through the cracked dash. Sang along like we were on stage. Every red light, every quick glance, wrote another line we can't erase. Now I see you in the small things, coffee rings and midnight cars. Time is taking what it wanted, but it never took who we are. I still drive past your old house, windows down, let the night in. Every ghost on that dead-end street feels like a long-lost friend. If I meet you in another life, I still reach for your hand first. Take the beauty with the bruises, every blessing, every hurt. Ashtray coffee on the windowsill, old band shirt on your chair, still there. Sunburned photos curled at the edges. We were wild-eyed, breathing summer air. You drew hearts in the fog of glass. Said, someday we'll laugh at this. Now I'm driving past our faded haunts. Every turn tastes like your kiss. Echoes in the smoke of every bridge we burn. I see your face in the gray, in every slow twist and turn. The past just hangs in the breath I choke. I keep reaching through the years for echoes in the smoke. Dusty record with the label torn. Needle hums, then your laughter starts. We were dancing in a halfway lit kitchen, bare feet, brave hearts in the dark. I still wear that old chain you gave me, cold metal, but it keeps me warm. When the night gets heavy and hollow, your memory moves through the storm. Maybe we were too young to know how long forever really goes, but those small town nights still call my name. I talk to the silence like you're there. Feel your fingers in my head. Every lonely light looks the coffee cup rings on the table. Your sweater still hangs on the chair. Sunday sun creeping through the window, dust in the air. You were there. Old Polaroids curled at the edges. the side of my thumb, like I could bring you back there. Drifting slow through the past, back to him, back to her. In the quiet after everything crashed, I still fall, falling like ash. Your record still skips in the middle, on that line you love to sing. I'll leave it there, let it catch, let it crack. Feels like you back in. We were sparks on a summer lawn, laughing loud till the night was gone. And now it's echoes in an empty room, soft as your name on my tongue. Like you never flew away again, I keep falling like ash, soft on the ground of your name. We were kids in the back of your rusted car, feet on the dash, tracing shapes in the dark. July on our skin, cheap soda on your seat. You swore this dead-end road led out to some bright sea. Shadows of forever still fall across my catch our names. Thought love was just a lighter and a borrowed flame. I drive past that corner. The store is long gone, but the ghost of your jacket rides shotgun along. Time keeps on taking, but somehow you stay in the crack of a record, in the soft of the day. Found your old jacket in the back of the closet. Smell like cheap perfume and rain. Little Polaroid tucked into the pocket. Both of us laughing, drunk on nothing but our names. We were late night coffee at the all-night diner, change in a jar by the bed, talking about forever like we'd already signed it, tracing constellations on your shoulder. Windows down, floor, the soft little curse when you dropped your guard. And I still feel your breath on my neck, that whisper, don't forget, like a promise carved in the dark of my jacket still hangs on the back of that chair, faded leather, frayed at the seams, photograph curling in a dusty old frame. You're laughing like you never had to leave. I still drive down that dead-end road, windows down, radio low. Every turn feels like a ghost of who we used to be. Electric heartache running through these wires in my chest. Every memory hits me like a lightning in my breath. We were young, we were wild, we were sure it wouldn't break. Now I'm living with the echo of this electric heartache. Coffee getting cold on the counter again. Morning stretch a little too long. Your name almost slips when I talk to my friends. Then I bury it deep in a song. I still taste that first July rain. Bare feet, back roads, tangled names. How do moments fade to gray when they still burn in me? If I could call you up tonight, would you answer? Would it feel right? Or would we both pretend we're fine while every word cuts like a live wire inside? Electric heartache running through these wires photograph on the kitchen table. Coffee gone cold, but I still sit here. Late afternoon, spilling gold through the window, talking to the silence like you're near. Echoes of your name down these worn out hallways in my heart. Every little word you ever said, still pulling all the broken pieces apart. I close my eyes and there you are again, in the echoes of your name. Salt on my skin. We were barefoot, laughing hard in the parking lot. Thought that forever meant we'd never end. I drive past your street, slow at the corner, radio low. Lights going out in the house beside me, but I stay up, tracing every frame, soft as a prayer that I keep repeating. My heart beats in the echoes of your name. Dust on the frame of a night we never planned. You laughing in that sweater, bare feet on the cold wood floor. TV glow on your shoulders, your record spinning slow. We were dancing out of rhythm, but I never felt so sure. Dark room, slow jam, you and me swaying, old song playing, on and on and on. Dark room, slow jam, hearts wide open, time still broken, but the feeling's never gone. We talked about forever, like it was an easy word. Shared secrets into pillows, till the sunrise found us there. The rusty little heater, humming like it understood. You traced plans on my fingers, like a map we never share. I still drive past that apartment, windows change, but I still see your silhouette in that doorway, singing softly over me. If I close my eyes, I'm back there, barely grown, but holding on to every breath between the beats of that half-forgotten song. Empty stage, coffee cold in my hand. They stacked the chairs, swept our names from the stands. Your set list folded in the pocket of my worn out coat. I hum that chorus, every line catches in my throat. After the last chord, I still hear you ringing in the rafters, shaking every room. All of the nights we thought love was a crowd's roar, I'm standing in silence after the last chord. it fading from these shadows in the wings. I'd walk to your spotlight just to hear your heart sing.